Y'all? What's good? Back again. Another day. It is me and Amir, or Amir and I rather, and we are chilling. I'm actually on my way. Amir, say hey. Yeah, man. We are on our way to run a couple errands real quick, but I realized, man, I gotta keep that same energy. I came on here the other day folding clothes and stuff, and they tried to get me out of here because I was folding clothes. Um, but what I'm saying, Kendrick dropped again, and I can't call this one trash. Not being honest, what I'm saying. I can't call it trash. Kendrick is doing what he's supposed to do, man. He is really out here fighting. What I'm saying? He is pulling out all the stops and all of the tactics. I think that he probably has more in the tank, and he's, what I'm saying, lining Drake up. And I'm excited to see where it goes, man. I think that, you know, Drake is really going to have to bring it. Drake's been teasing that red button and dropping the hammer. Well, now it's time for the hammer to be dropped, man. This kid easily escalate and get out of hand if Drake doesn't do what he's been saying he's going to do. So we gonna see. But what I can say is, as a Drake fan and as a Kendrick fan, I am happy because now Drake really, really, really has to rap. He has to come out here and he has to set the tone, and he has to, give his best body of work, man. I like how Kendrick was attacking the angles that Drake would come from. It's like, we don't want no more memes, which is good. Like, we don't want no more, club bangers and nothing like that. Like, bro, you better rap if you're gonna rap, because I'm coming to rap. And I think that's good because Kendrick is controlling the narrative. And, a book that I'm reading right now is It's Not What People Say, It's What People Hear. So, Kendrick is controlling the narrative and he's trying to shift it. And whoever's in the driver's seat, that's just how it's going to be. I'm really looking to see what this information is that Drake has and how he's going to drop it, because Kendrick's been talking about the fact that Drake's been paying people money to get information and downplaying it. And then Kendrick was like, yo, I'm going to drop a quadruple entendre on you, and see, since you said you wanted it, I got you. I'm going to deliver. And so Kendrick is holding up his end of the bargain. I still can't really say that I've seen the boogeyman yet, like the boogeyman that everybody was afraid of, but I can say that I have been seeing, I've been seeing flashes of it. I can tell that he's been, studying this game, and he's been paying attention to the whole picture, which I didn't expect. I thought Kendrick was just gonna come in on some rapidy rap, and my bad. I definitely underestimated Kendrick. I gotta keep it 100, bro. I thought he was just gonna come in here and, miss the mark and not rap to the people, because what happens is when you have a lot of lyrical people, they miss the mark because they focus purely on the lyrics instead of the perception as well. And I gotta give Kendrick his credit. He's definitely reaching to his people. And I'm looking at this beef kind of like how people would look at an election. You have your diehard Kendrick fans who, no matter what Drake says or does, they're never going to be swayed by anything that Drake says. And then you have your diehard Drake fans. Yo, bruh, I take... Oh, okay. All right. Anyways, you have people... We got a troll in here. Where my mods at, man? We got to get Gower Smith. Like, all right. We got a troll in the building, y'all. But anyways, what I'm saying? You have people that are going to hear Kendrick and they're diehard Drake fans, and no matter what, Kendrick says, it's never going to be good enough. So you have both sides, and somewhere in the middle is the people who are going to be like, all right, this was nice, I got to give it to this way. You got the people that's going to call it down the middle, straight up, with no bias whatsoever. And I think those are the people You know what I'm saying? We got a troll in the building, but we ain't gonna get that too much attention. It's like a fire. You take the oxygen out of it, it disappears. Uh, you got people in the middle that's gonna look, and those are gonna be the ones that you want to win. You look at politics again, politics. There's people that no matter what Donald Trump says, no one is ever gonna vote for him. There's people that no matter whatever Joe Biden says, nobody's ever gonna vote for them. Those people, they're polar opposites, and there's nothing that can do to change that. That's just how it works. You know what I'm saying? But in the middle is where the decision gets made. It's the people in the middle, the undecideds, where all the money goes, and that's who basically determines what happens in elections. And those are the people that shift what happens. So I think in this one, it's going to bow down to, those people and where they feel. How do I feel about that? I don't, man. I don't know. What are you, like 10? I don't know. I'm going to listen to those guys to try to get an idea. Yeah, man. So basically, it's like a reincarnation of Nas and Jay-Z, where you had a guy that makes the club bangers, they make the hits, they make the popular music that people like and they enjoy, and then that's Drake. And then Kendrick is the hip-hop purist, the one that people consider to be the savior of rap, the one that focuses on bars and the whole nine. And so basically it's like, again, you have people that no matter what happens, they're gonna stick to their side. And it's pretty big news right now. We haven't really had anything like this in rap happen in a very long time. So, it's getting interesting. But what's really interesting, I think you'll appreciate this, Rich. Boeing. Boeing is really playing a different game out here, bruh. Like, Boeing is really out here on some stuff. Like, the stocks went up. The doggone whistleblower, something happened to him. The second one, it's like nobody's really saying anything. It's like, wow. I've been seeing old articles of people saying, invest in Boeing because come the end of April, their stock is gonna go up. And it's like, man, I always am the last of the party when, what I'm saying, the hedge fund, not the hedge funds, but the meme bets are, I can't even call them bets, but when the meme stocks are going out, I'm missing them, man. Because a lot of people made a lot of money yesterday off of Boeing in the past few weeks, ever since these people have been getting knocked off. So it's crazy, man. I hope y'all been paying attention to that. Yeah, man. And then I went to the movies today earlier. I definitely can't wait for... Oh, yeah, I'm going live again for sure on Sunday. Me and my girl Alicia, we're going to do... yeah, me and Alicia are going live Sunday. I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. We're doing a movie review. The movie we saw was Monkey Man. So we got a review coming of that movie. We're going to sit down and discuss our viewpoints and what we thought about it. I kind of got some research I want to do just based on what I saw to get a better understanding of, what happened in the movie. Because there's a lot of subliminal stuff and there's a lot of hidden meanings and there's a lot of cultural references that I just don't understand because I'm not from India. So, it took a very heavy religious tone and there was a heavy good versus evil tone, which, good versus evil is always gonna trend because even right now with this rap battle of Kendrick and Drake, they're trying to make it a good versus evil thing where Kendrick is the savior of rap. Once again, he's the good guy. He's the one that's restoring the culture and he's protecting the image and he's keeping it hip hop. And Drake is the Canadian outsider who isn't a part of the culture for real and he's just cosplaying as a rapper and the whole nine. So good versus evil is always a topic that's gonna garner attention because, good versus evil, bro. Even the religious texts focus on good versus evil. So clearly, there's an aspect of good versus evil that I'll even venture to say is just wired into our DNA as human beings. Like, we have a natural inclination to a story as long as it's talking about a good guy and a bad guy. And right now, they're primarily painting Drake as the bad guy. He's the outside. It's the us versus them, and he's the them. And everybody else is us, because it's like 30 people right now going at him. So that's definitely interesting. But more than anything, man, I just want to keep that same energy because I came on here and I said that, Kendrick's first diss was trash. And, I didn't think it was trash. It just wasn't what I expected it to be. I thought he was going to, bring something a little different. But this time I can say for sure, everything that I thought he was going to bring, he brought for sure. And so, we about to see what Drake's going to do on the flip side. And if he really is going to show and prove and step up and be the person that we thought he was, or, if he's going to fold and, take the L, which I don't think is going to happen. I don't see it, but it's very well possible that, it couldn't happen. Stranger things have happened, so we're going to see. But in any event, I have made it to my destination. I just wanted to pop up here real quick. Like I said, keep that same energy because I did call the first one trash. And he spun the block, double back, surprised everybody, and came with more music. So we're going to see what's going on, y'all. I'm going to holler at y'all a little later. I might go live again tonight, man. I'm trying to get these last 9 subs so we can hit 600. So I might be live again. I got time. If I ain't knee deep on research, just trying to, play with the algorithm. And then, Rich, we need to talk anyway, man. I need to figure out how to talk to you on a secure line. So I'm gonna get in touch with you, Rich. We're gonna figure something out, man. I don't know if you got Facebook or what you use or somewhere where we can communicate and kind of catch up on things. So I'm gonna hit you up and we're gonna figure something out, my brother. Everybody else that's in here, man, I'm gonna catch you on the next one. We going live again tonight, y'all.